week, actually. Tory officially got charged in the Megan Thee Stallion incident. Could face up to 22 years for 1 felony count each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, personal use of a firearm, and carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and inflicting great bodily injury. His arraignment, he had a court date last week, and then it was an arraignment. It got pushed back to November 18th, and he's still ordered to keep away from Megan.
I don't think they were even close to begin with, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And then amidst all this, Kalani unfollowed Megan on Instagram, and she said it was because she wanted to start fresh with her, like how many people she followed on Instagram and shit. I checked, and she did end up following her again. But like, do you think that's just a cover up because we caught her? Like everybody on social media was like, "Oh my God, Kalani unfollowed Meg. Kalani unfollowed Meg." And now,
yeah, because you know what? From if that was a cover up, if it was a cover up, I just want to say that we've seen two sides of an opinion about Kalani from Tory Lanez saying that they were friends.
Yeah,
you know, so she could be fake.
She could be. I kind of get fake vibes after that.
She could be fake, man.
But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. Oh yeah, I saw you just added this. I heard about this. You want to tell them?
Hold on. What am I looking at? The audio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nina, you sent me this last week while we were on break.
Yes.
And we listened to it. And so now the audio is doing its rounds around the blogs of allegedly Tory Lanez bodyguard speaking on the situation that happened that night by saying that the theory that I put out there initially
was true.
Yeah, you know, some type of tussling over the weapon, and it was discharged in the direction of Meg Thee Stallion, and he said it was shot at her, but it did not hit her. The fragments of the bullet then ricocheted into her foot, and then now she's going on with the party of saying that she was shot at and shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Obviously, we don't know if this guy's actually his bodyguard or not. But that's interesting too, because remember the whole thing was like there was somebody else in the car at the time, and like his bodyguard saying he was there, but in the arrest footage he wasn't. So like, what the fuck did he do after? Did he run away? I don't get it.
Yeah, to be honest, that must be the shittiest bodyguard ever.
Has to be. And now he's speaking on it, and you specifically said you can't say much about it, but like he's speaking on, like, I don't know. I feel like Tory wouldn't want anybody to say anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was
the whole situation. It's crazy how he got hit with the charges after he dropped that phenomenal album, man. I was like, yo, coppers are like, yo, what the fuck?
And the thing is too, like they have. Remember, they were saying there is cell phone footage of what happened.
Yeah.
So like, there is. So
who the fuck was recording?
Maybe the bodyguard.
Yo,
maybe he really shit ass fucking bodyguard.
Yo, you know what? The fucked up thing about society, or you know, not to say fucked up thing about society, Americans, they go hard at this, and the UK British rappers go hard at this. Record every damn shit.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
Is it the worst of moments? Record it. Even when you go to UK, you're a rapper, you get ran down by the ops. They're recording it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, those two like entities, I really want to be nowhere near them. At least like fucking Canadians got some fucking decorum.
But do they? I feel like they. Well, actually, no. You're right. They don't really record shit like that.
Yeah. We don't really like when shit going down. People get get jump out and dodge, and it's like, oh shit, let me just, and then let the streets talk.
Yeah.
We have a lot of urban legends here.
Like
like urban legends, like folklore, street folklore, like things that I've never recorded on video, but are spoken about heavily in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of footage, but Americans, you go there, you do something fucked up, they got that shit on camera somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apollo knows that because he's in the streets, you guys.
I'm not in the streets.
Just joking.
Since I've been traveling around, I like outside of the GTA.
So what, you're gonna like move like to like
I might
or something?
I might.
It's actually really funny because my boyfriend was telling me about this place called Air. Have you ever heard of it?
Like AIR?
AYR.
AYR.
Yeah, it's like
No.
half an hour from Kitchener in this, like, continue basically going west, I think, or southwest.
Oh, maybe I should go there.
Yeah, and like houses there are like very, very cheap. Like a 4 or 5 bedroom house is like $500,000. Like
Oh,
I could never live in a place like that. I couldn't.
it's like no, you'll be surprised how developed Kitchener is.
Yeah, Kitchener, yeah, but
Yeah.
Ayr, no, like we drove through Ayr when we went to the beach in the summer in London, and
Who's
like
that? You Grand Bend?
no, I went to St. Thomas or something, somewhere in London. But we drove through Ayr, and I was like, holy fuck, this place is fucking dead. Like I could never, I
Mm.
couldn't do that. And that's one of those places where like it's so far. Like think about it. Like when you have a family and you live somewhere that far out, like and all your family lives in the GTA and stuff. It's like one of those things where like your parents can't just drop by and be like, oh hey, like I'm gonna come and see the kids, whatever. It's like
Yeah.
you have to plan a whole day trip around it because it's
That's not. That's cap. That's cap.
no,
All right.
it's
So
not
no.
that. It's an hour and a half, 2 hours away. My aunt lives in London, and we
Yeah.
literally had to plan a day trip. Leave at 10 a.m., go there for noon, stay till 6, drive back, come back by 8 p.m. It's 2 hours away.
Oh, okay. London is fucking as far as shit.
Air's
I'm
only half
talking
an hour
about
further.
further than London.
Air is half an hour, like less further, so it's an hour and a half.
Man, Kitchener, Cambridge, Guelph, those are good areas.
For if you live where you live, not where I live.
I live
If you live where I live, it's far.
Yeah,
'Cause
I live in a nice spot.
Yeah, like you live like more west, so like you're easier to go that
Yeah.
way. I'm like north, so it takes me longer. But yeah, you would like
Yeah.
Air, and you would like Paris, Ontario, and like those.
Yo,
places.
funny enough, someone told me about Paris, Ontario the other day. D
range,
how do you know?
because you said D.
Oh yeah, D. Oh yeah, D range. He telling me about like an accomplishment that he did.
Yeah. Oh, is that where he did it? He told me about it. Is that where he did it?
No. Brantford.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Paris is what my parents went hiking in Paris, and they said it's like nice and like quiet. There's like all like Woodstock. Like if you just keep going out west on the 401, like I feel like you would find a lot of places you like.
Yeah. If nothing goes right for me, I'm gonna go out west, man.
I can't do it. I need the city. I'm like a city. Like I need the city. I'm a city girl. No pun intended. I'm a city girl.
No, it's city. It's city. It's just like it's just smaller city.
I can't do it. Like I lived small city in Ottawa, and it was fucking like the worst shit ever.
Ottawa's like a big, small ass city, though.
Yeah, and it was still the worst shit ever.
Yeah, because Ottawa's weak.
Way better.
Man. Ottawa's weak, man.
Anyways, Dr. Dre's wife is officially under investigation by the LAPD for embezzling funds.
Embezzled?
From the label?
Embezzled?
Right. Yeah, we actually reported that when it happened about how she like drained all the record labels' money or something. And now nothing's going her way. Sucks for her.
To be honest, I feel like that's a real greedy mentality that she had.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Remember I was saying like you can't. I can't fathom the idea of somebody literally only loving somebody for their money. It just doesn't make sense to me, personally.
Exactly. And you know why I say that? She had it. Okay, I granted she's going through a divorce. She's tearing apart her family.
Yeah.
But rationally thinking, dude was paying for her everything, even while she was separated and going through that divorce. And he said that he'd pay for her legal fees.
Yeah.
I find that she had the world in her hand, so to speak, and she fucked it up. She fucked it. She had a good situation going on her, and she fucked it. For what? Pettiness, spite. Scoring. Maybe she was a scoring woman. She fucked it though.
The only other thing I can think of is Dr. Dre. Maybe he did like, because it doesn't make sense to me that he was like agreeing to everything. Like like he was agreeing to still pay for that stuff and whatever. Like that doesn't make sense to me, considering she fired the security and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like. The only other thing I can think of is, like, maybe she's doing this because, like, he really just, like, I don't know, maybe he cheated on her, like, 50 times, and then the 51st time she just had enough, and so she's like, fuck it, I'm taking all your money. Then I can understand, and then the whole love thing doesn't really apply because she obviously doesn't love him after all that. Mm-hmm. But, because that doesn't make sense to me, how he's so willing to pay all that stuff knowing she's going after him like this.
Sometimes you want to keep the mother of your child in a good place. Because check this out. a lot of people might have forgotten the story, but 50 Cent was paying his baby mother, I think 20 to 25,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the mother of her child for his oldest son.
One he doesn't talk to anymore.
Yeah, the son that has done everything to disrespect the father. Hang out with Supreme's kid, the guy that Supreme will allegedly set up.
Yeah, but 50 Cent been disowning him from a long time, so I don't blame the kid.
No. It's
the adult in the relationship.
Hey man, the kid went out the way to disrespect 50.
That's fine. 50 went out the way to act like he didn't even exist and wasn't his son.
That shit hurt. It honestly hurt to see in public. Yeah. I can understand that shit happening behind closed door, but in public, that shit eats a kid from a broken home's heart, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know about other people. But like me not knowing, that shit hurts. Yeah. But I digress. So 50 Cent was paying his baby mom 20 to 25,000 a month. He got up, made some money with the vitamin water. Life was going better and better money wise for him. Mm-hmm. The wife or the baby mom looked at that shit and was like, I need that. Mm-hmm. Brought 50 to court and then ended up getting $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the thing is, sometimes you gotta look past the fact that what you're getting. She was making about what? If you make about so every 5, so you make over 200, if 12 times 25 times 12, 60.
250 plus. Oh wait, 250 is 10. So then 25, 275. So 300.
She's making 300,000 in terms of child support.
Yeah, that has to be right. Yeah. Because 25 times 10 is 250 times 2 more is 300. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Times what? 3 more? 2 more? 2 more. Oh, 2 more. Yeah. All right. So 300,000 a month. That's sitting on your ass, and you go like.
And that's definitely not all going to your kid, realistically.
Yeah, and it was like you look to yourself. You see that news and you're like, I need that. I need that.
I mean, she probably just hated him. Like, was he not claiming his kid still at that time?
I don't know. I mean, if you still this is during the vitamin water deal type thing, and then up until like within the last 4 to 5 years, that should happen.
Well, if he wasn't claiming his kid at that time still, which he still doesn't, so like honestly probably wasn't, and if he wasn't, then I don't blame her because she's just trying to get him for everything because he's a piece of shit.
And then what happens? You end up losing. Sometimes, like I say, sometimes you gotta learn to take the L in life.
No.